Hello bestie, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori. If you're new, I am so happy that you're here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going through my April 2023 bullet journal spread. I don't know why I felt the need to say the year, but there we go. I'm really excited. So we are going to gather our supplies. We're going to catch up on my March spreads and finish up a couple other bits of the bullet journal, and then we're gonna get into my April spread. So if you're excited, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let's bullet journal. We're starting off by updating a couple of my annual spreads. So I have to color in a couple more boxes because I've read up to 30 books this year. I'm averaging 10 books a month. Very happy about it. Then we also need to update my books hauled spread because in March I bought or hauled One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig and Seven Faceless Saints by MK Lobb. I did film a book shopping video or a book shopping vlog. If you'd like to check that out, I will have it linked in the description box below. And then the last annual spread that I need to update is my book by type spread that I fill out each month. So I read no physical books in March, and I read 2 audiobooks and 8 ebooks. And then last thing here, we're updating my favorite book of March, which was A Multitude of Dreams by Mara Rutherford. It was so good. It was so gothic. It was a Poe retelling. I highly recommend. I'm a little bit sad to say goodbye to our Sailor Moon spread that we did for March because it was so cute, but I'm so excited for this Totally Spies spread for April. If you are familiar with Totally Spies, if you watched Totally Spies, hi, hello, we are best friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was meant for you. I used to love watching Totally Spies. Clover was the absolute main character of that show, but the fact that it was girlies that were in like high school or college, I can't remember, and they did like spy stuff on the side, and they had the coolest gadgets. Like their flower hair clip would actually be like a throwing star and like crazy stuff like that. It was incredible. I've really been enjoying this scrapbook type style of bullet journaling recently. I will eventually get back to my more illustrated spreads and more like doodling type spreads, but right now these are just making my brain really happy, and I have been embracing the themes. Like I really loved my Sailor Moon one last month, and I found all those cute images on Pinterest, and kind of like curated Pinterest boards have really been speaking to my soul lately. And so when I found all of these really cute graphics on Pinterest for all of my Totally Spies girlies, I was like, this has to be a moment. I need to forever memorialize these cutie pies in my bullet journal and dedicate a spread to them. This is me just continuing to cut up the images and figuring out the placement for where I want all of them. Last month when I did my Sailor Moon one, I kind of did the spread first and then went back and was putting in the images after the spread was already completed, which gave me very little flexibility with where the images could be placed so that they weren't cutting anything off or impacting the use of the spread. So this month I decided to make an adjustment. That's why we're placing the images down first and then kind of drawing around them and making sure that everything fits properly and looks cute and makes us happy. So that's what we're doing right now. Here we're doing my title/calendar page, and I'm still doing the 4 boxes along the bottom, and I'm labeling them weeks 1 through 4, and down there in those boxes I will write in what videos I'm planning for each week, and also any books that I'm reading during that week or that I want to get to during that week. Let me know in the comments down below, what's a book that you are most excited for April? What was your favorite book of March? What was your least favorite book of March? I think that the books I'm most excited to get to for April, I'm not gonna lie, are the Throne of Glass books. I have just finished Assassin's Blade when I am recording this, and it was so much fun that I can't wait to continue with Crown of Midnight. That series has been exceeding my expectations. I had a little bit of like mixed opinions about Throne of Glass, but I knew that I wanted to read them this year because of the Crescent City 3 announcement, so I'm super excited for that. And then the other book that I'm really excited to get to in April is Seven Faceless Saints. It's like a fantasy horror book. That's what it was pitched as, and it's about this unlikely pair that has to hunt down this murderer in their city, and then it turns out that it's so much deeper than just a murderer that's causing havoc in their city, and it sounds like a great time. Next, we're going on to the TBR page and the page that I have for the quotes of the month. This is going to be a very loose TBR page. I have some ideas of what I want to read. I know that I've been in a very dark fantasy type mood, but not strictly fantasy. Lately, I've been balancing my books. If there's a book that I just need more brain power, I need to focus a bit more on, I've been balancing them with, I'll be honest, just mindless, spicy KU books, and it's been working for me. So I'm giving myself a little bit of leeway with this TBR. It's not completely set in stone. I'm not going to be super upset if I don't read every single book on this list. It's just like a tentative idea of what I'm thinking about reading, and it's flexible and subject to change. My mood readingness has been very mood ready lately, and so I just think it's nice every once in a while to not have a super set in stone TBR with a lot of expectation, and to just have a little bit of flexibility with what you end up picking up, because one day something might really catch your eye, and if you want to read it, just go ahead and read it. I also have a question for you as you're watching this video. So in March, I learned about this app that's called Fable, and there's book clubs that are run through Fable, and they look so fun. I've actually joined 2 book clubs. I'm not usually the best person at book clubs because, like I was just explaining, I'm a super mood reader, and sometimes with the book club, it just feels like there's very high expectations to read the book, and sometimes that expectation is just too much for me. No, I'm just kidding. But like, there are book clubs that I've been a part of that I think are super, super fun, and Fable just seems like it's a really easy space. Like, you pick a book and it breaks out, you have kind of like a general chat for the book club, and then it breaks out automatically the book by chapters, and so as you're reading each chapter and you have thoughts, you can pop them in. And I love that because that way you're not getting spoiled for anything that you're not ready for if it were all in just like a main chat type thing. And I know that there's Discords too that break out the discussion into chapters as well, which I think is a fantastic idea. And then at the bottom of like the page of the book club page, there's a reactions section, and you all put like your individual ratings for the book in there and like your final thoughts. I think it's such a cool idea. And today, when I'm filming this, it's April 1st. So I just got email reminders that the 2 book clubs that I joined on Fable, they've changed their books for the month. I just think it's so cool. And then Fable 2, I mean, this isn't sponsored or anything. I'm just like talking about it because I learned about it in March and it's giving me some potential ideas. But you can also purchase the ebook that you're reading right through Fable. So if you were someone who didn't have like a Kindle or you just weren't able to purchase the physical book, it kind of gives you that option. And so in my mind, it makes it a little bit more accessible for everyone to make sure that they're able to read the book. So again, it's something that I just learned about. If you're familiar with Fable, let me know in the comments like your experience with it, if you like it, or if there are downsides or anything that you've experienced that you didn't love, please let me know. I'm just like really curious to talk about it. And obviously I'm gonna keep using it and see how I feel about it. And then these final pages are going to be for my favorite book of April. So I just do on the left side a box so that I can pop in the cover. I do little boxes, which are really difficult to see because I did them in the light blue color that I was using, but I do little boxes so that I can write in the title, the author, and then also do my star rating for the book. And then the right side of the page will be for all of my additional thoughts about the book. I also just need to shout out Totally Spies again because the fact that they have like a fake McDonald's in the show is amazing. It's just like my ultimate favorite show. And this is my final flip through, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I also have a Goodreads and an Instagram, all linked in the description box below. I will catch you in the comments and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!